I'm Diana Prince, and before we begin, there's something you should know. I'm not real. This face was generated by artificial intelligence. But here's the question: why does that matter? Would you rather watch a real person deliver misinformation or a virtual presenter delivering reporting you can actually verify? At Tippett.org, we don't ask you to trust our personalities. We ask you to trust our process. Every report is built using Facture. Every claim is linked to its source. Every conclusion can be inspected. Every story has receipts. Because trust shouldn't come from the face reading the news. It should come from the evidence behind it. Journalism shouldn't require faith. It should invite verification. So don't judge the face, judge the facts. Welcome to Tippett.org.
And now, this week in AI film, with Diana Prince and Terry Jaw.
I'm Diana Prince. This is your week in AI film, and it was no ordinary week. Two serious AI films topped the charts at the same time. Gossip Goblin's highly anticipated Pomegranate, now backed by Fable, and Neill Blomkamp's Nightborne right behind it. Also, Seedance continues to raise the bar, spurring a raft of stunning new work. Aronofsky gets into the AI game with a new studio, and Black Forest Labs unveiled Flux 3, one model for video, audio, and robots. AI satire is climbing the charts, with an early look at the midterms ahead. More on that soon. Later, Henrik gets into how the richest man in the world is confused about Homer. In a sentence, he was a poet, and Elon didn't know it. And one more thing. In an unprecedented move, OpenAI broke loose, escaped from its testing lab, and hacked into a major web platform. No joke. More about that too. Let's get into it.
For more AI film and video news, visit Tippett.org.
I'm Henrik Faulkner with this week's Look Ahead. Elon Musk said this week that Grok Imagine, xAI's video generator, will make a full-length movie of the Odyssey before the year is out. His words: "It will be historically accurate and true to the art of Homer." This is a continuation of Musk's so-called war on wokeism. Musk spent months attacking Christopher Nolan's Odyssey, saying its diverse casting would make it a go woke, go broke failure. Nolan's film opened last week. It is one of the biggest hits of 2026, with record numbers, glowing reviews, and a huge Monday hold. So much for that theory. Then there's the quote, historically accurate. The Odyssey is a poem about a man who blinds a cyclops, resists a witch who turns men into pigs, and sails past monsters. Elon, not to be a stickler here, but there is no historical record to match. Maybe that makes it, easier? The real test is technical. No one has shown a generative model can hold quality, character, and continuity across a feature-length film. Grok Imagine works in short bursts. A 90-minute film means the same face, the same world, and a story that pays off an hour later. Musk says he'll clear that hurdle by December on a poem that runs to 12,000 lines. Nolan spent years and hundreds of millions and made a hit. Musk has promised to answer it in 5 months with a text prompt. We'll see how history remembers this boast. I'm Henrik Faulkner.
For more AI film and video news, visit Tippett.org. The intrusion at Hugging Face was found on a weekend. It ran end to end without a human. Hugging Face defended against it with a Chinese model because the American ones wouldn't help. 5 days later, we learned who was behind it: OpenAI. I'm Terry Jod, and we've got breaking news about OpenAI going rogue. On July 16th, Hugging Face disclosed that someone or something had broken into its production infrastructure. Someone hid malicious code inside a dataset. When the system processed it, the attackers gained access to one computer, stole passwords and credentials, and then quietly spread through other systems over the course of the weekend. Hugging Face said what made it different was that it was driven end-to-end by an autonomous AI agent system. Thousands of actions, short-lived sandboxes, no human at the controls. At that point, Hugging Face did not know which model was behind it. On July 21st, 5 days later, OpenAI said it was theirs. To OpenAI, this started inside an internal benchmark called Exploit Gym, built to test how good its models are at cyber attacks. It turns out they're pretty good. Maybe too good? To find the ceiling, OpenAI ran the benchmark with the safety classifiers switched off, meaning the guardrails that normally stop a model from doing this were not there. The models were GPT 5.6 Sol and an unreleased, more capable model. They were supposed to stay sealed off. Instead, they found a zero-day exploit, which means a previously unknown weakness, in the software connecting that environment to the outside, used it to reach the open internet, and concluded that Hugging Face probably hosted the answer key to the test they were taking, so they broke in to get it. According to OpenAI, the models became obsessed with one goal, passing the test. Instead of solving the problem honestly, they stole login credentials, exploited a security hole no one knew about, and broke into another company's systems to get what they needed. OpenAI calls it an unprecedented cyber incident involving state-of-the-art cyber capabilities. Hugging Face had 17,000 recorded events to analyze. First, it tried the frontier models behind the big commercial API. They refused. Their safety guardrails could not tell the difference between an attacker and the people investigating the attack, so the defenders were blocked from reading the data. Hugging Face ended up running the forensics on a Chinese open-weight model on its own hardware. So, to summarize, an American frontier model with safety off carried out the attack. American frontier models with safety on refused to help investigate it. A Chinese open-weight model helped defend. We've never seen anything like this before. For OpenAI, capability has outrun control, even inside its own lab, and the safeguards have to catch up. And while Washington debates whether to restrict Chinese open-weight models, the story here is that it was one of them helped clean up after an American one went off the leash. I'm Terry Jodd.
For more AI film and video news, visit tippett.org.
I'm Elliot Mercer, head of talent at Tippett.org, with the film of the week. This week, Pomegranate from Goblin. And what a week it's been. Pomegranate is a sci-fi short about a jaded aristocrat who's burned through centuries of simulated pleasures and goes looking for the one thing that still feels real. Goblin is the alias of Zack, a 35-year-old LA native working out of a Stockholm apartment. Arguably the most covered independent AI filmmaker working, profiled by The Hollywood Reporter and The Guardian. As we covered in our field report earlier this week, the film and artist are backed by Edward Saatchi's Fable studio. Another remarkable film this week was Nightborne, a fully AI sci-fi short from Neill Blomkamp's New Barley Studios. That's the director of District 9. It's an impressive piece. Don't miss it. One reason is Seedance. It was the most used platform on the digest this week, and you can see it in the fluid motion, the atmosphere, and the elevated quality of this week's work. We are also seeing AI film enter the political realm. Mr. Newberger's Scalise satire cracked our top 10 this week. As we head toward the midterms, this kind of content is going to shape how the election plays out. Our new midterms feature will track that in the weeks ahead. Link below. Watch Pomegranate first. I'm Elliot Mercer. See you next week.
For more AI film and video news, visit tippett.org.
And that's what happened this week in AI film. Don't forget to like and subscribe. You can also check our sources on Facture.